down in the subterranean places of the city, down in the catacombs and caverns of the mind, down in the earth catastrophe of knowledge, dwell they, the subdwellers. Of outer mind we synchronize to them, the subdwellers, by quickening to us their potential need, their great emergency within seeds they seem, like in-seeded rocks and roots hidden from the sun. Down, down must go to them the dawn, the loving heat of the sun, to touch them with immortal rays. The onless reach demands it be rays to envelop them like a net of kindly prisms. They will come forward to the true witness of the intuition of their own, for it is own that is. The voice of the greater universe will draw them to chromatic vibration of the isness. The voice of the greater universe will draw them to chromatic vibrations of the isness. They will come forward from hence, wherever they are. They shall come forward to the sound of sounds. Yes, a sound of sound will burst the earth of earth asunder, a projective aim to blast the secret, the cruel citadel. Yes, even the coded seed will open its walls, and that unmeant secret place will no more be their home. For out of the earth darkness, they shall come forward dancing to sound beams of dark rays of light, and they will rise to the heavens of the natural skies. There, they will be like the fires of the rays and the rays of the sound of the sun. That's what the music says. That is how I say the music. The music is a journey. The journey is endless. It is sound endlessness. Communication language point. Endless sound is a universal language because that is what the music is. Equations bridge across the bridgeless, bottomless world of sound. That is what the music is. The universal language. The bridge communication sound. There is no other way to speak to everyone in language each cannot feel and understand except through the music. There is no other way to speak to everyone in language each can understand and feel except through the music. How can you speak to other worlds except through the music? The music lets them know where you are and what you are. The music lets them know where you are at and what you are. If you are pure, the music's pure. The music is your testing ground. It is your choice that tells the tale when all else fails. Pure music is what you must face if you limit, if you reject, if you do not consider, if you are selfish, earthly bound. Pure music is your nemesis. Pure music is what you must face. If you limit, if you reject, if you do not consider, if you are selfish, earthly bound, pure music is your nemesis. You cannot pretend. You will accept or you will reject. There is no middle ground. The mirror of pure music is a negative field. Field that photographs the image, mind, impression, soul, and psychic self, even the potential immediate altered destinies. The music is the image, the music is the image, the sound image, the living image of sound, sound of the cosmos world approach journey. The waves of sound are like waves of water in the ocean. There is a tide and time of sound. The music, is like a journey which is endless. Unscheduled directions are suddenly necessary. Now and then to synchronize the code momentum dimension to environmental light or darkness equation, balance, image, or improvisational alter, counterpoint, blueprint, sound. The music is not only just music, it touches and projects other dimensions, time zone eternities, and Cosmo Infinity spiral parallels. The parallels are fields of parables, which are instruments. For the instruments are not only just instruments, the people are the instruments. That's how the music goes. That is what the music is. That is the mirror on the wall above the handwriting there. It is invisible to all. It is a mirror that you must hear. Vibration, rhythm, harmonic sound is hidden in each melody. It is never what it seems to be. You can only hear what the mirror sees, no more, nor less is ever allowed. The sound mirror is what you see of you. That's sound. If you're not sound, then you're not pure. Pure is real sincerity, and pure knows pure is sound and true. It's all what the music says of you. It's not what the music you say of it. It's all what the music says of you. The music is the living mirror of the universe. When the word was spoken, it was balanced on the pivoting planes of sound. When it was written, it reflected one plane of sight, and the triple meaning with its multiple divisions was no longer apparent, because the meaning of the balanced word on the pivoting planes cannot be written as revealingly as it can be thought of and felt, because the idea of the pivoting planes is like a touch of vibrating magic, and the magic is the wisdom, ignorance of unspeakable understanding, intuition. Thus is the idea of the pivoting planes of the greater impossible and the immeasurable equation space void reality on the outer reach of the unending onness. Beyond other thoughts and other worlds are the things that seem not to be, and yet are. How impossible is the impossible? Yet the impossible is a thought, and every thought is real. An idea, a flash of intuition's fire, a seed of fire that can bring to be the reality of itself. Beyond other thoughts and other worlds are the potentials that hidden circumstance and pretentious chance cannot control. The past is a dream. If it is not a dream, where is it now? The past is a dream, something that came and seemed to have been. If it is not a dream, where is it now? The past is a dream, a fictitious fantasy devised by some sardonic, kindly mind in the hope that we might see the meanings of today and all its possibilities, and that in our gratitude we would not live in such a way that we should retrogress to all the mean and lowliness of our imagined yesterdays. The past is some fictitious thing, a one-dimension fantasy, made to be or themed to be, in the hope that we might see beyond the scene of shattered past. Yes, to see, we must to see the living beauty sympathy. The greater alter universe is just the place where we should be. This present dream is not the thing. This dream we will that it not be. This one dimension fantasy. This dream we will that it not be. This one dimension fantasy. And so the world comes to its end. But what is the end? The end is what they desire. Every desire is an end, and every end is a desire. Then the end of the world is a desire of the world. What type of end do you desire? There were some things I never tried to do, and most of them were things I wanted to do. There were these opposing forces. Why should they oppose me? Why? Now and then I thought, there's no such enemy as I think they are, but then it is beyond thought. I feel these opposing forces whose power is their weakness. I feel these opposing forces whose power is their weakness. The power they grant to their servants and subjects. They exist. Indeed they do. I feel and always have felt it always was true. Since this plane of existence I came to be to know they were here. I never resisted them. They think I did. It was only pretense desires I projected to them. These pretense desires I projected to them were my non-resistant weapon shield of defense. I do not desire what they thought I desired, neither now nor ever did. Non-resistance became my resistance. My resistance is my non-resistance. Do they challenge? I have already won the victory. How? How? You will never know. I have forgotten the how I did. I only know it was never your game. It is always mine. I resist the challenge. Foolish foe, I always win the victory. You did not know the secret code. If I win, I win. If I lose, I win. You did not know. You do not know. This universe is endless, and everything in it is endless. How can it be an endless universe if everything is not endless? This universe is endless, and everything in it is endless. How can it be an endless universe if everything is not endless? That is a part of it. Every beginning is an end. Look back and see. It's in the past. Every beginning is the end of some endlessness. Look back and see. It's in the past. Every beginning is the end of some endlessness. But the past is an eternity all its own. It is not a part of the endless universe because the past had an end. It is the realm of the ended. Look backward at the past, and you will see all the beginnings are there. Look backward at the past, and you will see all the beginnings are there. If you have an end in view, what's your aim, desire? Be careful. Do not make the end you seek the end. There are different kinds of ends, like bookends are. And bookends are, but bookends end. What does the law of bookends say? That is the answer of the way. When they are booked, they're in the book. What are words but words to use? Let's take words and return. The bad guide book good says that too. Let's take words and return. The bad guide book good says that too. A simple thing. It's simple true. Take words and return. There's no other way left for you. Take words and return. All creative art is music. Art, choreography, sculpture, portraits, artworks, photograph, painting, architectural design, the forms of nature, trees, flowers, grass. Everything vibration is of different degrees of music. There's music everywhere. Infinite infinity is the language of enduring impression, rhythm, melody, harmony. Melody is of rhythm as rhythm is of melody, while harmony is often concealed melody when it moves with the compositional theme melody. Variety is a key to movement in composition. The potential of music in its relationship to people is still as if untouched in any of the spheres such as mental, spiritual, physical, psychic, nature. Musicians of great wealth of this planet have too often been frustrated out of doing what nature intended for them to do. As a result, all too often the substitute of a more aggressive or less talented person has taken the place of the natural musician artist, thus bypassing the masters. The beauty of music is that it can reach across the border of reality into the myth impressions never known before. These myth impressions never known before can be conveyed immediately. A sincere universal mind can universalize the world by the simple act of doing so. But that idea is of the myth, and it is of the myth which I speak. The potential of the myth is inexpressible because it is of the realm of the impossible. Myth demands another type of music. It is all because of the necessity of another age which needs another type of music which has not been of the known reality before. It is all because of the necessity of another age, which needs another type of music, which has not been of the known reality before. Music then will have a different place in the sun. The earth cannot move without music. The earth moves with a certain rhythm, a certain sound, a certain note. When the music stops, earth will stop, and everything upon it will die.